Hey there, and welcome back to another video tutorial with me, Miss Hang. In this brief tutorial, you're going to learn what is the vertical line test and what is it used for. So let's get started. The vertical line test is used to determine if a graph represents a function. If a vertical line intersects the graph only once, then the graph is a function. However, if the vertical line intersects the graph more than once, then the graph is not a function. So let's go ahead and apply that concept to several graphs. This red line is going to represent our vertical line. So for the first graph on the left, notice how many times this vertical line crosses the blue graph. What is the number in your head? It should be 1. So if the vertical line test crosses this graph exactly in one spot, then therefore it is a function. Now let's move on to the next graph. Using our vertical line test, I'm going to move it throughout the entire graph and ask myself, how many times does the vertical line test pass through the graph? What number do you have in your head? Hopefully, it's 1. So because the vertical line test passes through this graph exactly one time, this graph also represents a function. Let's move on to the third graph. Using our vertical line, I'm going to move this vertical line throughout the entire graph. How many times does the vertical line test pass through this graph? What number do you have in your head? Where the vertical line is right now, it passes through the graph 2 times. Once right here, and the second time right here. So, if the vertical line intersects the graph more than once, then the graph is not a function. So therefore, this graph is not a function because the vertical line passes through the graph in more than one location. Let's go to our last graph. Using our vertical line test, how many times does the vertical line pass through this graph? Just once. So therefore, is it a function? Yes or no? Hope you have the right answer. Hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching.